Welcome to Living Fuel TV. This is Casey Craichy. Most of us love eggs. You can make it in so many different ways, but we are aware that we should avoid them or not eat very many of them. Not exactly. For years, in fact, more than a decade, we have been talking about how the literature has disproven the much maligned egg. It actually has disproven the stories about egg and cholesterol and heart disease and so on. We've known for many years that this has not been true. It was a big leap that science is not supposed to take. It's like cholesterol is bad, therefore eggs have cholesterol, therefore eggs are bad. Okay, this is a giant leap. It doesn't look at whether when you eat an egg, does cholesterol go in your bloodstream 100%, 50%? What's that number? They didn't look at that. They also didn't look at how much cholesterol is in the bloodstream itself. Most people would look at cholesterol and say, 200 milligrams per deciliter is an excellent cholesterol level. Most people think that. Some people are trying to go lower, but lower is not actually as healthy as 200. So 200 milligrams per deciliter, the next question science might ask is, well, how many deciliters of blood are in the body? There are 50 to 70 deciliters of blood in the body. That means there are over 50,000 milligrams of cholesterol in the body. So if you ate a few eggs, and let's say you had 500 milligrams of cholesterol, if you have 500 milligrams of cholesterol, and if 100% of that went into your bloodstream, would that really be the issue of high cholesterol today? Absolutely not. 500 versus 50,000 is a drop in the pool. So that means we need to look elsewhere as to the root cause of high cholesterol. Now, there's also a great deal of dispute in the literature right now on whether cholesterol is really even the heart issue they thought it was to start with. We now know that's oxidation of cholesterol that's the problem and an imbalance between LDL and HDL cholesterol. But this wasn't really a show on cholesterol. It's a show on the much maligned egg, one of the most healthy foods you could possibly eat. Now this Danish study with 5,000 people, they looked at the people's lifestyles and their health associated with how many eggs they ate. And the ones that had 4 or more eggs per week actually had substantially lower type 2 diabetes. Now, I would suppose, because the study didn't conclude the reason, but I would suppose that the people eating eggs for breakfast instead of a bagel or a donut or something along those lines, this really wouldn't be hard to figure out why they don't have type 2 diabetes, and the ones who eat these typical kind of Danish breakfasts might have type 2 diabetes. But the study did point out that the people eating the eggs were more active, they were healthier, and they were across the board healthier people. Now, you're going to associate that completely with the egg? No. But what we want to say is that it is a true health food. If you're going to eat more of them, it's going to lower your diabetes risk. Also know that it is not the source of your cholesterol. What is the source of your cholesterol? It's what the second group of people in the study, the ones 4 eggs or less, were eating, which were the pastries and the Danish and the juices and so on, because sugar converts to cholesterol. The body does a conversion of sugar. It's like when we drive to the gas station, many of you heard me say this before, we open up the gas tank, we put the nozzle in and we pump, and then pump it a few more times so it runs down the side of the car, and then we roll the back window down and fill the back seat with gas. Now, I know we're not doing this literally, but it's essentially what you're doing when you're overfueling with carbohydrates. The body tries to save your life by converting the excess to triglycerides and to LDL cholesterol. So this is the source of high cholesterol. If you want to drop your cholesterol, then increase your fiber, reduce your sugars and your grains and carbohydrates, and you will be amazed. But the net of it is, enjoy your eggs for breakfast. God bless you and have a great day.